what's up, Clashers? Turin56 from iKonik here, bringing you another video in the How to Be a Successful War Clan series. And this video, I just want to talk to you about how to be good communicators and show you a couple of tools that we use in iKonik in order to communicate, especially during wartime, but just in general about the status of the clan. In my opinion, if you want to take your clan to the next level, you cannot rely on just the in-game chat. It's not nearly good enough. It's way too limited to be able to communicate well to the point where you're going to take it to a high-level war clan. It only saves 100 lines of text. You can't share links. You can't share photos. It's just too limited. So I'm going to show you some of the tricks that we use in iKonik. So let's kind of back out of this screen here, and I'll show you these guys right here. Line and Bindle. These are two free group chat apps that we use in iKonik. We've been using Line app for quite some time, and we just decided to try to use Bindle, see if it was any good at all. But they're very similar. They're both free in the App Store for iPad or iPhone, or I'd assume Android as well. So let's just go ahead and we'll check out Line. Basically what it does is allows you to form private groups where you can chat with whoever, and the chat isn't going to go away. It's not going to disappear like it will in the in-game chat. So for example, we have the 3 chats here. We have one for just the leaders and the co-leaders from iKonik to talk about leadership type stuff. We have iKonik chat, which is more of a just off-game topic, how's your day, how's life type stuff. And then we have iKonik Clash of Clans, which is game-related, more serious stuff. So as you can see right away, it's very easy to put down links. You can just throw down YouTube links. You can share pictures very easily. You can grab one from the photo roll on your camera or your iPad. You can, if you have an app that you can photo edit, and you can scribble on your attack strategies, and then you can share that. You can get feedback from your clanmates on how that looks. And one of the nice things about these apps is the chat just doesn't go away. It stays for pretty much as long as you need it to stay for. And it allows, as you can see here, people are able to customize their own names. They can change their name to what their name is in game, and it's a pretty handy little tool for being able to share information between the clan. The downside with this app, in my opinion, is it's a little bit juvenile. It gives you weird links like this stuff. It's going to ask you to do surveys and try to sell you stickers and random stuff like that. And when you try to type in stuff, it'll prompt you to no, I guess that's not going to do it. Oh, that's right, I turned them off. Well, it can prompt you to use all sorts of random stickers as you start typing, unless you turn those off. So that's the Line app. The Bindle app is very similar. It has a few disadvantages over Line and a few advantages over Line. One of the advantages that I like is it allows you to photo edit in-app. You don't need a second app to actually edit photos as far as posting attack strategies. Downside is it's a little more spammy, I think. But you guys can tinker around with one of those, decide one of those if that's the right thing for your clan. The next thing I want to show you is our tool that we use in iKonik for how to reserve bases. I strongly recommend every clan has some sort of system for reserving bases during war. There's a few apps that are in the App Store as well for that, I know. We use this website called clashcaller.com, and basically what it does is it allows you to custom build a page for each war. So for example, if I'm starting a new war, I can type in my clan's name and then the enemy clan name. Gives you a few options as far as like how many members of the clans are in the war, and then You can do these clan IDs if you want for the archiving. We never do that. It seems a little extravagant. But it also allows you to set the timers on these reservations. So those mean once the war actually starts, the reservations will have a countdown timer on them. After that, they'll be expired, and it won't automatically erase them. But in iKonik, that means if it's expired, then someone else is free to attack that base. So we like to use 3-hour timers. So once you hit start, builds a little page here for you. Now everybody has the ability to look and see what's available. It allows you to change the countdown on the timer for when the war starts. This guy over here, these 5 letters or sometimes numbers, that's the unique code for this one war. So when your clanmates want to join in and get on the same page, that's the code you give them. Send them that in a mail. And then, a few other features. It lets you add in your enemies' names if you want to. We usually don't bother with it. It allows you to write down notes about the base itself. You can say like, looks good for Hago Wiwi or whatever you want to say. And then this is how you reserve the base. You just type in your name there. It says it's called for turn 56. As soon as the war timer actually starts, this countdown will begin. So for example, I can skip right ahead and I can say that now it's the war time. Now it's going to be the war's ending in 24 hours, and now my 3-hour timer has started. Now once you have attacked, you can add in the number of stars that you got. If I say I only got 2 stars on this one, shows the 2 stars there. On the left of the base, it'll show how many total stars were given, and now somebody else is welcome to come in along and add their name to it and try to clean up my mess. You can also review your attack if you want. You can say like, watch out for the Tesla in the north corner. It was hidden out there, and that's what cost me the 3-star, or whatever. So that's a nice little feature. There is this as well, this view stats. I don't ever use this myself, but if your clan would like to, it's kind of a fun little tool. It'll break down your entire team into how well they performed, basically, including ranking them in order of how much they contributed. The formula, it doesn't say exactly what the formula is, but it basically ranks you based on how many stars you got and on how high the target was that you attacked. Don't fall too in love with these player rankings would be my advice to you. You shouldn't be competing with each other. You shouldn't be looking at your clanmates and saying like, ooh, I need to try to beat what's his face. I want to get a higher ranking than him. That shouldn't be the goal in war. The goal should be to win the war and not to be the best player ranking. So that's my advice anyways, as far as that goes. So, all right, those are really the 2 things I wanted to talk to you about, you guys. Hopefully those are some good tools for you to be able to use to be able to communicate very effectively with each other during your wars and even outside of wars for getting your clan to the next level. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Hopefully you're able to take advantage of these. Until next time, this is Turn 56 saying, keep on clashing.